So let's talk about the CPA firm of the future. About 2 years ago, this would be in 2012, the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, known as the AICPA, came out with a report called CPA Horizons 2025. And in there, the AICPA defined what the profession, the CPA profession, not only looks like now or 2 years ago, but what it's going to look like in 15 years, hence the name CPA Horizons 2025. And the main conclusion that was in that report is that the CPA profession is no longer defined by what we call traditional services, that being two different things: preparation of income tax returns and preparation of financial statements. They didn't say that by 2025 this would be the case, that the CPA profession would no longer be defined by these traditional services of preparing tax returns and preparing financial statements. They said that 2 years ago in 2012, when this report came out, that the profession is already defined that way. So CPA Firm of the Future refers to or relates to the concept that CPAs are expected by their best clients to be working into the future, helping clients with applications that are forward-looking, as opposed to sitting there just reciting history. Doing a tax return is after the fact, that's part of history. Preparing a financial statement is after the fact, that's part of history as well. But in terms of going forward, the firm of the future, those clients, the very best clients of those CPAs, are expecting businesses and business owners to be able to do a better job of predicting the future and predicting financial results, predicting cash flows and profitability, other things like sustainability accounting, the new accounting standards related to that. Again, a very forward-looking service. Being a wealth advisor, helping clients make not only decisions associated with their business, but also with regard to their personal financial matters. All of this involves looking into the future, hence the name CPA Firm of the Future. There are 6 tactical issues that CPAs have to face and 2 strategic issues that CPAs have to face with regard to this concept. I'm going to talk briefly about the 6 tactical ones, because if you're a wealth advisor and you're meeting a CPA or working with a CPA, you want to understand whether the CPA is at all along down the path with regard to the tactical issues that I think are important for CPAs to have in place to be able to be a true CPA firm of the future. The 6 tactical ones are people, paperlessness, workflow, technology, seasonality, and hourly billing. By people, paperlessness, workflow, and technology, I'm talking about the way that the CPA firm, the CPA, handles the workflow, the process of doing the basic work that otherwise seems to keep the CPA away from being able to have enough time to spend with their best clients. Are they outsourcing work? Do they have portals for their clients to use? Are they in the cloud? Do their staff have 2 or 3 computer screens, monitors in their office? Is there tons of paper floating around the office? Stacks of paper on the floor on people's desks? If CPAs tactically haven't addressed the importance of trying to be as paperless as possible, being in the cloud, having outsourcing or other options for staffing instead of just the standard 8 to 5 business model from Monday to Friday. So those 4 things go together: people, paperlessness, workflow, and technology. You want to be able to understand where the CPA is on that continuum, because absent being in good shape with those 4 things, you can't be a CPA firm of the future. Related to that is hourly billing as well as extreme seasonality. If a CPA firm is still billing by the hour as opposed to adopting some sort of value billing, or what we like to call value pricing, in other words, fixed pricing, where the end user, the client, knows what the price of any given level of service is going to be in advance. If a CPA is doing that, they're well on their way to being a firm of the future. If they're billing by the hour still, they're probably still stuck in the past. So how the CPA tries to capture value is a very important issue. It's also important if you're working with your best clients, your A clients, to do value-added work. Why would you simply bill by the hour? You're not capturing enough value for yourself for the value you're providing. Related to that is the issue of extreme seasonality. The old-fashioned CPA firm with all the deadlines of March 15th, the infamous April 15th, the extended deadlines of September 15th, October 15th, if you are just buried in those, as opposed to working in a more even workflow without this extreme seasonality, most likely you cannot possibly have enough time to spend with your best clients. So firms that are still buried in deadlines can't, by definition, be a CPA firm of the future. So those are the 6 tactical items. I'll talk about the strategic in a subsequent video. Thank you.